Yo guys, what's going on? I bet you didn't expect me to have another video so soon, which I would make fun of you because I wish I was more productive, but that's a fair assessment. Fuck off. Anywho, there was some news that broke the other day while I was working on recording and putting out the other video, and I really want to fucking talk about it because I'm very passionate about this shitty subject. So, an Illinois representative wants to ban all violent video games to curb violence. Yeah, that's right. We're back in the early 2000s, the 90s, when this shit was very popular to think and believe, even though, of course, recently there have been times when video games have been scapegoated. That's beside the point. The point is, this guy legit thinks that banning this shit will stop the crime in Chicago, especially. That's his point. We're gonna go down the list of all the information we have. So the documents were filed on Friday by Representative Marcus C. Evans Jr. This was in response to an increase in carjackings and violent crimes in Chicago. Well, I don't think that video games are the cause of that, but let's keep going. So basically, this bill 3531. It would prevent the sale of all violent video games in the state. Which, violent video games, I know you're wondering. You're like, well, what's a violent video game? Is a hunting game a violent video game because you kill animals? Is a fishing game a violent video game because there's a hook on the end of the fishing line that will then get impaled into the fish's mouth so that you can pull it? Well, it's described like this. It allows a user or player to control a character within the video game that is encouraged to perpetuate human-on-human violence in which the player kills or otherwise causes serious physical or psychological harm to another human or an animal. Yeah, apparently that's what's causing all the crime in Chicago. Wow. I would have never guessed that. The place called Chirac, the reason all the crime's happening? Oh, it's not for anything else. It's the violent video game. See, if we take Grand Theft Auto away from everybody, the carjackings will go down, clearly. And some amendments to this bill is to change the definition of serious physical harm to include carjackings among things. Another bit of news. Rates of carjacking have increased across Chicago with 218 incidents reported to the police in January, according to Chicago Sun-Times. Yeah, they really are fucking saying that, yeah, these violent video games, yeah, GTA's the reason why. Like, have they ever actually fucking played GTA? Most people that play it now play online. They don't fucking steal people's cars. They either grind for fucking hours trying to earn a car so that they can have the super souped up cool neat thing, or they don't drive a car, they drive a flying fucking motorcycle and shoot rockets at each other. I don't think they know what modern GTA is about. That's definitely got to be the main game that they're thinking with carjackings, right? What other fucking game would you think? Watch Dogs? Who the fuck thinks Watch Dogs in crime? I don't think anybody thinks that. I think most people, me included, think really fucking disappointing things when we think of Watch Dogs right now. I don't think, yes, carjackings. I want to go out and jack a car right now. God, I swear, these politicians make me fucking livid. So another quote, the bill would prohibit the sale of some of these games that promote the activities that we're suffering from in our communities. Again, he's not going to come out and say it. He's saying Grand Theft Auto is getting banned. They also have proposed that a $1,000 fine should be given to those that sell or rent a violent video game, which I don't know if it's just, the article, because I am looking at Polygon, I'll be honest. We'll be throwing that up on screen. You probably already know. With the wording of that, I don't know if it's just who wrote the article. Does that mean if you sell it, you could be fined that? Or if you're a entity renting out games and you rent that out, you get a fine? Or is it just, yeah, if you rent the game from someone, fuck you, $1,000. You thought that $5 rent from that game was gonna get you the game? Nah, fucker, it's $1,500. Pay up. I don't understand. Then, of course, the article goes into talking about, video games are free speech because they're art and, the link between the brain and violence and video games. Those points have been made, by smarter people than me. So I'll leave those points there. But if you do want to read those little things, I will have them in the description as well as the article. I don't think they understand the logistical nightmare that is trying to ban these fucking games. Because here's the thing. So, okay, you ban selling and renting of the violent video games. All right, so when you boot up your console in the state of Chicago, you can't buy those games because Microsoft doesn't want to pay $1,000 every time one of these fuckers buy GTA. Okay, there's a couple of other things that I wonder. So if you already own those video games, what are they gonna do? And take it from you? Are they gonna find Microsoft when you download GTA off the thing? Does this mean that they have to also edit Game Pass to not include any of these games, or Microsoft will be fined anytime someone buys Game Pass? Again, this is only hypothetically if this goes through, because this fucking thing won't go through. They always try this shit and it doesn't go through because, well, it's bullshit. It doesn't fucking work. But again, how the fuck would that work? And then they have to also realize most people, not myself, but from what I can tell, most people have a fucking VPN. Not only that, if you're in Chicago and you want to buy, I don't fucking know, Call of Duty, Guerrilla Warfare, whatever the fuck the next one's called. What, are you just going to be banned from it? Yeah, okay, I want to see that happens and people don't just get VPNs, set their fucking region to anywhere but Chicago, and just buy the fucker off of their Xbox. Or Illinois, let me rephrase. This is for the state, not just Chicago, but they did push home the point of Chicago having issues, so clearly that's what's in mind with writing this bill. They really must think, oh yeah, dude, everybody buys games physically. We'll just take them off the shelves. I can't fucking get it. I know most of the time, with things like this, they want you to think they're just dumb, ignorant old people, when that's usually just what they want you to think, and really they know what they're doing. But I just don't think that they've actually thought about how fucking much of a nightmare this is and how easily people could get around the laws. So again, this is only hypothetically saying that they pass this bill. Okay, what's next? You're gonna pass a VPN bill so no one can buy the fucking games? Or you're gonna ban online distribution of video games? Yeah, I want to see that fucking happen properly, because it just sounds like something you'd never actually fucking be able to do, because it'd just be a nightmare of going through setting up all these systems to keep these things from happening. And they don't think. It's almost like, unironically, these people are stuck in the fucking 90's where they think, yeah, dude, we'll just ban Doom and Mortal Kombat. I mean, if they can't play Mortal Kombat in the arcade and it's censored on the game consoles, then, well, we got them. No, that's not how it fucking works anymore. Hell, most people don't even buy their games fucking physically. Everybody buys them digitally now, unless they're getting a collector's edition. Most of the time. I know there are a few of you out there that do love getting some of those physical copies, so I won't shit on you. You're a nice little outlier. Keep up the good work. But yeah, I really wanted to shit on this fucking topic because it's just fucking ridiculous. I hate that all these people still try to push this dumb bullshit. I mean, hell, and I think this is one of the fucking studies that's in the article. I remembered reading one a while back, and it was like, yeah, video games don't cause violence, but they cause aggression in the brain, which is equal to the same amount of aggression caused by playing football. And it's like, alright, you better be banning football. I mean, a guy might play football one day, take and go get a gun the next day, and, well, I guess people are gonna fucking die because you didn't ban football. God, if you put it that way to some of these people, they'd throw a fucking fit, but it is pretty true that they're fucking dumb. Anywho, that's all for the video. See you guys in the next one.